From the Nobel Peace House in Oslo, Norway, the Idea Store Whitechapel in London, UK, to Ashti Foundation of Beirut, the Abrahamic Family House in the UAE, and then crossing the Pacific to the Smithsonian Museum of Washington, D.C., or the Winter Park Library in America, and back to the magnificent National Cathedral of Ghana. He has left his footprint on almost every known continent of our world, a legacy that will live through time. His work, which is not only enshrined in magnificent beauty, but fitted with materials of abstract durability and futuristic qualities. He may be one of the greatest architects of our time, if not the greatest after all. So welcome to their studio and welcome to our show. I must say that we are grateful for the support and unbelievable subscriptions. Thank you for always coming back for more. So let's get into today's episode of Black Excellence. Think of football and Leo Messi, or tennis and Serena Williams, or basketball and Jordan, pop music and Michael Jackson, and stripping and of course Nicki Minaj. Don't chide me, I'm just thinking out loud. So ladies and gentlemen, I give you SIR David Adjaye, O-B-E. Wait, that O-B-E, it's not a Nigerian name. You might be tempted to call it Obi, but wait, it's not a Nigerian name. He has never been a Nigerian descent. It's actually a title that he won as the officer of the Order of the British Empire, so OBE, Order of the British Empire, in 2007 for his service to British architecture. Adiola Farahid of Keeping It Real with Adiola almost snatched this dude to Nigeria on her show. And UK too, of course, have pulled up their sleeves and already, they are ready to tussle with Ghana for this dude. You can actually check his profile and you are going to find that against his name is attached Ghanaian British architect. Okay, wait. At least Ghana came first, Ghanaian British, before the British. So yeah, Ghana won that side. Just because he's schooled in your country, you the English, you have tagged him as British folks. I don't understand something here. This guy here, too schooled in Britain too. My point, Britain should just stop attaching their names to anything excellently black. First, it was our gold, and now our people. Enough of the history and brain snatching or something. Let's get into the real gem of the first black man to legally go to UK and take back a tiny piece of the gold that has been siphoned to UK over the past 500 years by winning the 2021 Royal Gold Medal. So, not only is he the first black, an African to win a prestigious award, but also the youngest to have received this award in his mid-50s. It's an award you receive shortly, before you go to your grave for warring common brains like ours with crazy designs and mind-blowing architecture. That's a payback time. So we give you that, and then you take it with your grave. So I'm actually sure for him, they actually gave it to him to just shut him up so that he doesn't torment us with his crazy designs again. Because that dude, he's a real gem. We are going to look at some of his crazy handiworks. But let's first look at how it all began. So born in 1966 to a Ghanaian diplomat in Dar es Salaam in Tanzania. Yeah, so Tanzanians, you got your bit. He lived in Egypt too, Yemen and Lebanon before he moved to Britain at the age of 9. I don't know if his father was a Muslim. Why all these Islamic countries? So yeah, he moved to the UK at the age of 9. So man, that dude was already old. Britain had no role to play in his infancy. So I don't know why they want to force that connection like Ghanaian British. I repeat, he is an African and Ghanaian for that matter. Yeah, a true African, I would say. The only African we will give you British for free is this one. And that's even because of his hair. You can take him for life. That guy's head is not perfect round for nothing. Just after his BA degree, maybe sometime Bachelor of Arts, he was nominated and won the bronze medal for the Royal Institute of British Architects President's Medal for the best project produced at BA level worldwide. Think about it, worldwide. That guy got his name in the books even at his teenage. What had you achieved at the age of 19? Or let's say even 20? Maybe 10 body counts and 4 hearts broken already, isn't it? Oh, you talk today. So moving on. After SIR Adjaye's MA, that's Master of Art, I think, something like that, in 1993, he was quickly embedded into lectureship at the Royal College of Art. You see, that's how they steal our talent. And sure, they gave him huge money, I'm really sure they gave him huge money to just keep him there. Yeah, but that guy, just like any other black person, was sharp, smart. After working and probably designing crazy artifacts for the Royal College of Art for free, he formed his own intercontinental company, Adjaye's Associates, a company that has offices in Accra, Ghana, London, UK, and New York, USA. Some of his earlier works include the famous Idea Store in Whitechapel in 1999, the Dirty House and Glass House in 2002, and guess what? He designed the Nobel Peace Center in Oslo, in Norway, in 2005. Yeah, think about it. That dude, he's got his hand in crazy things. And I'm sure it is that design which probably got him the higher office of the Order of the British Empire in 2007. I mean, if you want more of his earlier works, look for the Thames and Hudson 2005 publications, David Adjaye's houses. Yeah, you'll find everything. I mean, especially the works that he did prior to 2005 in there, and you'll blow your mind. Even though the peak of his career, I would say, came in 2005 when he was knighted for his service to British architecture, the recent Royal Gold Medal Award has thrown the world of architect into a frenzy. Think about it. He's the first black to get his name on the British Architecture Hall of Fame. Trust me. For Britain, people that can name their child Drinkwater and Woodburn and Rice Honor before one of them carve your name into a monumental wall as such, trust me, you must be second to none. I mean, they need to have absolutely no choice. Just think about it. That award entailed legally giving you a piece of the gold that they had sailed thousands of miles to come to Africa, to rob. Oh, I'm sorry, not rob, sorry for my language. Mine, yes, bought, yes, bought, yes, bought is the word. They bought them legally from us, yeah. Food is sweet, I don't want any trouble, they bought it legally. I mean, our Nigerian brothers, have been using this Yahoo thing to take some back. But, it has been termed as black money. So, yeah, David is the only black person to legally get some for us. I mean, to get some for us. And, of course, the Kenyan and Ethiopian athletes during the Olympics. But those Olympic ones, the way they are too big, I doubt it is real gold. Just forget it. So, knighted, yes, that's where he got the SIR from, for those of you who wouldn't know. And recipient of the Royal Gold Medal. One thing I like about this recent award is actually how he received it. He went in traditional African wear and the slippers and all that. Yeah, I mean, Kente would have been better, but Charlie, we move. But one more thing, Sir David. If you want your title to be prestigious as it is, don't go near any Ghanaian male teacher, else your SIR will be lost in a lot of SIRs. In Ghana, every male teacher is a SIR. So, don't say I didn't tell you. By the way, as I said, his works speaks of themselves. The Abrahamic Family House in Abu Dhabi, that's UAE, the Moscow School of Management, the Ashton Foundation in Beirut, Lebanon, the Benny Grant Art Center in London, the gigantic Smithsonian National Museum of African American History and Culture in Washington, D.C. Yeah, just to show off a little bit, this museum was inaugurated, what we Africans call commissioning, by Black Barack Obama shortly before he left office in 2006. So, black designed for blacks and inaugurated by a black man, This building may have been a major contribution to his recent awards because not only did the building look like a Benin goddess, but have been decorated with voodoo gods and goddesses to scare away white folks and draw blacks home to their roots. Hardly do you get that deal in a single package, bro. The guy is just genius. My point is that this guy don't just design, but the materials he chooses for his craft and the lighting system from natural sunlight into his architect is a peculiar signature that only known to him. Famous artists like Chris Offaly and others would collaborate with Sir David sometimes just for his Illuminati. For his illumination ideologies. What's wrong with me? How do you illumination with Illuminati? Illumination, that's lightning. You are probably asking, am I hailing an African who has left his footprints in everywhere but Africa? Oh no, and a big no. Please, that guy is busy or has been busy giving out architectural designs for African government literally for free. Not free as in free, but compared to how much he's making from those sheikhs and the queens and the kings of Europe, his designing of the Ghana Marine Drive project, the Ghana National Cathedral, or the 101 District Hospital designs combined wouldn't fetch him half the amount he probably charged for the Smithsonian Museum in Washington, D.C. Sir David Adjaye, thank you for making blacks proud. For a guy whose architectural journey was born out of mere desire to make life comfortable for his elder brother. His lame elder brother. Is it brother lame? His lame. For his brother who is lame. For his lame brother. Yeah. The most you would have done for your brother was probably get him a summer hat with plenty coconuts and kebab for your bro. And perhaps plenty of girls. And good to go. Not winning a Royal Gold Medal. You see, that's why white folks are actually afraid of black vengeance for the slave trade though. Because if you can do crazy things like this with no dire motivations, how much more something which is fueled by 400 years of slavery? That was a joke. I can talk about this gentleman for years and we won't finish. But let me end here. By the way, those asking of his marital status, Hey, you ladies, I know. Please, sorry, you missed out. He's happily married to Ashley Shaw Scott. And I mean happily. Please, happily married. So, you missed out. So yeah, this has been the Blacks Week Tonight Africa Rising channel. And this was your typical Black Excellence episode. If you are new here, kindly consider subscribing to help us bring you more of such stories. Today we brought you the story of the first Black and the first African to win the Royal Gold Medal. I mean, legally taking a piece of the gold that has been siphoned to Europe without any, chiding or calling it black money. So yeah, this is the Blacks Week Tonight Africa Rising. And today was your typical Black Excellence episode. Until then, see you when I see you.